Videos can be one of the most powerful tools in your internet marketing repertoire. If you know how to use them, you can really up your sales with videos. Today I want to talk about producing sales videos, or how you make them. Later on I'm going to talk about educational videos, but today it's sales. And the first thing you have to consider before you ever even start your project is preparation. Preparation is key. To make a good video that's going to work for you and sell a product, you've got to prepare properly for it. This is about what it looks like. You need 90% preparation and 10% execution. And let's take a look at these 12 steps that you need to do to provide or build great sales videos. Step number one is you've got to know your market. You've got to know it like the back of your hand, or know it like it's your family. You've got to dig down into it and find out the problems and frustrations the people in that market face. Find out as well the products and services that they like or dislike. Now, where do you find this? This is very simple. You just look. You can find it in forums. You can go to Amazon.com reviews. You can go to blogs. The best thing to do is just talk to people. Talk to anybody who has an interest in that area, and you'd be surprised what you can find out. Step number two is write down your big promise and get it very clear in your mind. When you start your video, you want to have, if you're going to sell them something, there's got to be a reason. For instance, a proven system for maximizing your beta's health and energy levels while making your beta fish live twice as long as the average pet beta. This shows a big promise. You know, you're going to try and sell somebody something, so you've got to give them a big promise that's going to solve their problems. Step three, write down your story and why you are qualified to be talking about the subject matter. You've got to demonstrate that you are an expert on the subject and you know what you're talking about. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, you craft it to make it sound like you're an authority on the subject. You don't go out and lie about it. But if you're going to sell something, you need to find out something about it. And if you know anything about something, you know more than most people. So you want to write down your story to indicate that. Step number four. Write down the top 10 features and benefits your product has for your potential customers. You should be able to do this. It should be a feature and a benefit. Write it down and say not just what the feature is, but also state what that feature will do for them, the benefit. Sometimes it may be like stating the obvious, but it will be very powerful in your strength, making your video much stronger. Step number five is write down the 10 objections someone would have to ordering your product. Then write down a counter to each one. It's like, be ready. Good salesmen are always ready for objections. So go ahead and pick out 10 things that somebody might raise to object to your selling proposition and have answers ready for them. Step number six, write down a time constraint and scarcity play. Like in your video, you've got to put down something that will urge them to take action, like either you're going to sell them all out or there's a limited number, or if you're selling a digital product, there's no limited number, but you could say something like the price could go up at any time, which it might. Step number seven is testimonials. Choose 2 to 3 testimonials that you're going to include in that webinar. Not webinar, but that video selling your products. Testimonials are very powerful. It validates the product that you're making and the claims that you're making about the products. Step number 7, craft your outline in Microsoft Word. That is, go ahead and write it down. Don't just amble through it. You want to plan it. You need to do all this planning and get all your information down. Write it down so you can include it all in the video without forgetting it. Step number 9, use your outline to write a script. That's right. You need a script. so that you know what you're saying and you can get it all in there, because you have a limited amount of time in that video and you want to get it all in. So script it, write it all down, exactly what you're going to say, and then practice it. Step number 10, after you do get your information together and you write down your script, then you create your PowerPoint presentation. The PowerPoint presentation is going to be the basis of your video. Step number 11 is rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Rehearse it over and over again until you can do it in your sleep. Step number 12 is record your video. Record your video, and then you're ready to go. Those 12 steps are what you need to do to create powerful sales videos. Now, if you need to know or like to learn more about sales videos and other things related to internet marketing, go to this link below. It will tell you everything you need to know to become a champion internet marketer.